and I for the Icon Innovation Storage Club, Middlesex County. Today I'll be sharing my presentation about 3D printing. So first of all, I need to know, what is 3D printing? So 3D printing is the construction of 3D objects using the additive manufacturing method. I'll tell you about additive manufacturing in the next few slides. They can use materials such as plastic, metal, thermoplastic, resin, steel, titanium, etc. What is a 3D shape? I think you all know what a 3D shape is, but just to refresh you on the slide. A 3D shape is a shape that has 3 dimensions: height, length, and width. Here are some examples with everyday objects. So the history of 3D printing. In 1980, the first patent attempt was made by Dr. Hideo Kodama. In 1988, the first SLA machine was invented by Chuck Hall. In 1991, the FDM patent Stratasys with Scott Crumb. 1992, first SOS machine from DTM with Carl Decker. 2015, Carbon 3D issued a revolutionary ultra-fast clip 3D printing machine. 2016, Daniel Kelly's lab announces being able to 3D print bone. And 2020, high area rapid printing. So these are the 3 types of 3D printing: SLA, SLS, and FDM. SLA uses photosensitive resin layer by layer to create 3D models. SLS uses fused powders instead of liquid to create 3D models. And FDM uses polymer materials in a filament form, which are melted by heater and then extruded onto the build platform to create your 3D model. Additive versus subtractive manufacturing. Additive and subtractive manufacturing is pretty different. Both ways you get what you want, but the before, after, and the process are both very different. In additive manufacturing, you have the material, and a 3D printer speeds out the material onto the build platform, like I said in the slide before. So, and then makes a 3D object. So the waste is less. Subtractive manufacturing. In subtractive manufacturing, you have a block of material and a CNC machine drills holes in it to make your 3D object. Therefore, the waste is more compared to additive manufacturing. Turning to 3D printing. These are the steps of 3D printing. First, it's a computer-aided design. Basically, it's a design you make. So in this case, it's a test suite. Next, it's a .stl file. .stl files are the file formats that 3D designs use. Next, it's a toolpath file. So that's G-code. G-code tells the 3D printer what to do, where to do it, and when to do it. Then it goes to the 3D printer to be printed into the final object. Software for 3D printing. These are some software for 3D printing: Tinkercad, which I use, Leopoly, 3D Slash, Vectory, Katya, AutoCAD, Rhinoceros 3D, SolidWorks, Autodesk Maya, most commonly used, Onshape, SketchUp, OpenSCAD, Sculptris, FreeCAD, Blender, Final Thoughts, and many more. Industries utilizing 3D printing. In the automotive industry, automakers are using 3D printing to make molds and rapid manufacturing of bricks, jigs, and pictures. Filmmaking industry. Filmmakers are using 3D printing to make props, sets, and costumes. Some popular movies that use 3D printing are Avatar, Iron Man, Star Wars, and Black Panther. Aviation industry. Aircraft manufacturers are using 3D printing to reduce the cost of making the parts. Another benefit is that they're lightweight. Aerospace industry. Probably the most expensive industry. SpaceX is one of the first companies to utilize from 3D printing. NASA has also saved millions of dollars by using 3D printing. In the aerospace industry, 3D printing can be used to make door handles, light housings, to control wheels, and full interior dashboard designs. Medical industry. Nowadays, a lot of people have body parts inside their limbs. Some people can have 3D printed parts. Some popular examples are knee joints, shoulder joints, and prosthetics. Construction industry. People in the construction industry can use 3D printing to reduce their production time and reduce costs on material waste. A nonprofit organization like 4-H, whose goal is to bring homes to homeless people, built 850 houses in 3 years. Isn't that a lot? News Story, which is the nonprofit organization, believes that they need more. So if you want to donate money to News Story, there's a link. 3D printing during the pandemic. 3D printing has helped us a lot throughout the pandemic. These are some ways: medical devices, ventilator valves, mask connectors, emergency respiration devices and non-invasive heat masks, testing devices, NP swabs, training and visualization aids, medical mannequins, and biomodels, personal protective equipment, PPE, face shields, respirators, and metal respirator filters, personal accessories, face masks, mask fitters, mask adjusters, and door openers, and emergency dwellings, isolated wards. Conclusion. To summarize, we learned about what is 3D printing, the history of 3D printing, additive versus subtractive manufacturing, starting to 3D print, software for 3D printing, industries utilizing 3D printing, and 3D printing during the pandemic. 3D printing is fun and very important to our current day industry. Maybe something you have or using right now is 3D printing. That concludes my presentation. Are there any questions?
Yes. So I believe you said that you can use metal. How does that stay together? Like, it's confusing.